This is a Do You Validate podcast.
That's right, everybody. We're at the end. Yeah. We're about to see how everything wraps up. Let me tell you, this is a big one, y'all. And don't worry, we got a lot of themes returning from one of the other arcs, but you'll figure that out at the end. You might be mad at me, but hey, that's just what old Tiberius Sugarfoot's here for. Anyways, I don't really want to stay too long on this one because, well, it's a heavy one. But, I'll be here at the end to finally explain everything, put it all together. It's very fourth wall breaking, but, I didn't have a lot of other ideas for these cold opens on this arc since everything kind of goes all over the place. Yeah, that's right. This is Tiberius Sugarfoot talking to you, the listeners of the show that I'm on. I understand I'm on a podcast. The tone of this opening really isn't setting up for how heavy this episode is. Oddity Roadshow, episode 45. Y'all be good. And the camera opens on the three of you in the Washington forest that we all know as Washington because it's got that Washington feel to it, along with Martin Douglas and Guy Rando, the omelet delivery man. Has gone back to his house. He's going to get eternal life because he made an omelet. He gets to go to heaven. No matter what else he does, he's on the list.
I hope he doesn't know that. Yeah.
Yeah, he's not like, I'm sure his life has changed. We flash forward and he's a motivational speaker now about he's got this whole thing, he's got an acronym for omelet and what it stands for and what it means.
And it's all about paying it forward.
Yeah, paying it forward, answering the call when it comes, all these other things. I think overall he's a pretty good person, but his life was ultimately changed because he made an omelet and somebody talked to him. Here's the thing, though. He feels a little sad and empty throughout the rest of his life because it was such a high moment to be spoken to by what he believed to be God, and he was never contacted again. So he kind of felt like he was always waiting for the next big thing, and it never really came. So even with selling out arenas, selling out talking events, getting his own syndicated talk show and podcast and whatnot, he never really felt fulfilled again, so he didn't realize that the thing that actually launched him into his life of success was also going to be the highest moment that he's going to be chasing for the rest of his life.
And this is why none of us could actually meet Brendan Fraser.
Yeah. Here's the thing. Don't go out for anything that you like.
Don't go out?
Yeah, don't go after anything. Don't have hopes and desires.
Try to accomplish.
Don't have dreams. Because you're chasing. You ever heard of chasing the dragon?
Yeah, no, Joel, this is advice I've been trying to actualize in my own life for the last 30 or 40 years. And it's just...
Anyway, so Marlin's in the forest crying about how he's a man, not a pet, not a dog.
He's crying into his omelet. It's a good omelet.
Martin Douglas has explained to y'all that what you could do is you could lie to Mammon and bring back not Christina's chest, and you could bring back something else that that would thwart his plans.
This is just one of those mannequins.
Or you could, if Christina's down with it, maybe convince her to do something to help sabotage the thing. But also, if you do remember, Mammon did say, like, if you try to fuck him, like, if you fail, you just go back to the same deal you had before. But if you actively try to sabotage or go against him with this, he will fucking kill all of you. So,
and that's a risk Martin Douglas is willing to take.
I like how anti-Martin Douglas you are.
Yeah.
It's like legitimately, it's like really funny.
Yeah, so he's like saying there's a couple different scenarios that you could do, or you could just walk away from the deal and not help him get this. Also, here's what everyone's been wondering for the last 2 weeks. What kind of omelet was it?
It was a really delicious vegetable and little ham chunk, or like bacon chunk omelets with like broccoli, spinach, tomato, mushroom, and then on top of it, it was like a really nice hollandaise sauce.
Ooh, that's good. That's a good
it was like
omelet
a very good.
If you want to know how to make a good omelet, this is actually, I learned this from Deep Blue Sea. It is true.
You mean the Samuel L. Jackson LL Cool J film?
I had the same.
Yeah, because he talks about it in the film.
What does he say?
LL Cool J talks about how people think you need to add milk to your eggs to make it fluffier. No, you add water. You add a little bit of water, like barely. So if you're doing like a 3-egg omelet, like maybe half a teaspoon to a teaspoon of water, it helps fluff it up. And then you want to fluff it up, like use a fork and mix it up in a bowl. But that's how you get nice, fluffy, aerated eggs.
I like to make the big diner style omelet where it's like slightly brown, like a big one.
Yeah.
Very American, massive omelet. I'll make it for me and my brother with a bunch of stuff in it.
Yeah.
I like nice, like French style or Japanese style too, but I like the big American.
Yeah.
I think I used to do the French style. My parents had one of those like crescent double-sided pan things, and it had a recipe in it for omelets. But it was butter. So you whipped it with butter and you lined it with butter, and then you like cooked it, and it would like get really fluffy and rise.
That's nice. But I think that's the big thing for omelets or scrambled eggs. You gotta whisk it a little bit beforehand. You gotta get that air in there, add a little bit of water, not milk. Anyway, so yeah, Martin Douglas has been throwing out a couple ideas. He says he knows where Christina is. Christina already knows that y'all are coming, but he wanted to talk to you before you went to her house.
I want to put a hold on what we're doing until you can get more. Can we get more information on what Mammon's actually doing? That doesn't count as sabatage if we're just finding out information.
I mean, I'm once again, I'm trying to figure out what he's doing. Like, we can talk.
Can we help you? Like,
we can talk to Christina, but I've already had my contacts are looking out for it. He's keeping this one close to his chest. But like I said, I found out that he's working with y'all and that he's collecting things. I don't know what these things go together and make, and so, but that's why I'm trying to dissuade you. Is there like a time limit that you guys have?
No.
Not really, no.
Before the deal with Marlin is up.
It's a few months.
Okay.
I mean, he'll get suspicious if we take too long. But again, in the contract, I can't go against him or try to foil his plan. Just learning what he's doing is not trying to foil it.
All right,
and I mean, it's a bit, it's a big deal to me to actually know what I would be supporting versus what, like, if it's like, oh, he's a stronger demon, but there aren't any, like, or he's, like, taken over from another demon, I don't give a shit. But if it's like he gets 5,000 souls and takes over, like, a continent, that's different. I don't know.
Do you think, does anyone know more about Mammon and demon stuff that would be able to tell us what he's doing with that stuff? Like,
No?
Yeah, I was wondering about that. Or
well, we can't say what the second thing was.
Or would Funk know?
I don't want Funk to know I'm involved in this.
Okay.
You could ask, but we can't say what the second item was.
We can say changeling, but just nothing more, right?
I mean, I thought we didn't have to tell about the place. Like,
I thought it was about the place.
Riding a fine line.
And the refugees.
Y'all are riding a fine line. I would not be saying any of this. This is me in character. I was like, I wouldn't be saying any of this stuff.
I'm going to back off all that.
Yeah, y'all took fate packs.
Well, I'm not.
I also don't want anyone to get involved with the thing that we took to get hurt, and it's put them at risk to mention it.
No, you're right. It is like they say, there's just no ethical consumption under demon pacts.
I just didn't know if somebody would know, like, oh, yeah, if you do these things, and this is what happens. That'd be nice if anyone did know.
Yeah.
Hey, Martin, what do you do with, like, Like, imagine you had like a torso, like an angel person. What would you do with that?
Me personally, I would do nothing with an angel torso because that's weird to want a torso. But
Yeah,
also,
I know. But like, imagine somebody did. What would they do with? What'd you do with that?
I don't know. There's numerous things in a torso. I don't know. Is he gonna use like the torso as a full thing? Are we using organs in there? Are we using the bones? Are we, there's magic rituals for tons of shit. And then also, a fallen angel is definitely gonna have a certain type of energy to them. And he told me the other one was a changeling and he can't say anything else. And then the other guy was a cyclops. These are all supernatural creatures. And so you took a cyclops' eye, and then you said you saw the changeling didn't have a leg afterwards, and now we're trying to get like an angel torso. I don't know. Maybe he has other things to where he's gonna make like a homunculi, a weird little golem thing. I don't fucking know what he's doing. That's what I'm saying. Like he's, I've been trying to gather information and figure out how to stop some of his operations and things, but he's a very tricky demon. He's one of the most powerful demons.
Hey, all-seeing eye.
What is up? How did you like the omelet?
Okay, it did cheer me up a little bit.
Yes,
it was really
I
good.
could tell.
Thank you.
You know what? Sometimes I don't think you have to do it, but if you ever got a little good treat and you wanted to rub your belly afterwards, you go, I think it'd be fun to see.
All right now.
I just like seeing you happy.
He's smiling. It's kind of a grimace. He's like,
what is up with my little man? It looks like you're still in the woods. You're debating some things.
what would a demon want with a fallen angel torso specifically? Because you know angel stuff better than I do, all-seeing eye, my dude.
Well, my guy there, my little dude man, there's a couple of things that he might want with it. The torso specifically probably wants to use it as some kind of a container. Something about like the bones more than likely. The bones of a fallen angel are very different than that of a normal human. And they also, they hold the heart of an angel. And, even though the angel's no longer working and the wings are gone, probably has something to do with that. The ribcage itself can hold immense power.
Thank you. That's
Yes,
helpful.
of course, anything. I like your quest for knowledge. It's fun that you want to know things.
It's fun to learn.
You have your little hobbies and interests.
I do.
Yes.
They don't have to be little.
I like when you go around and do things. It's fun to watch you be entertained.
I could teach, when stuff's not as bad, I could teach you card tricks or something.
Oh, that would
you
be
like
fun.
that? I could teach you how to pickpocket and
Yes.
do 3-card Monty.
Show me your little tricks that you can do.
And normal card tricks that aren't scams. I can do all those. I got into magic when I was a kid.
I'm sorry you didn't get to do fucking back there.
I know. I bet you would have liked that.
It would have been fun. That sounded cool.
Okay, well, thank you. We're trying to figure out the ethics of the situation that we're
I
in.
think the ethics are fine. Listen, it's all about what you need because you're my little guy.
Other people are important too.
Not really. On the grand scale of things, do they make me happy?
I will say, if anything bad happens to Jamie or Ron, or even my friend Martin, I would be really sad.
Oh no!
Or my friend Cobb.
I like my little guy having his little friends. It's fun to
my
watch
little
y'all hang out
friends.
together.
Yeah. So
Maybe I can bring you if anything happens to your little friends. I got some angel friends who they got their little guys. We can have a little guy date.
as long as they don't try to kill us or anything,
No, it was just we'll put you in an area where we get to watch you do things. Maybe you can do taxes together. I know you humans love doing taxes.
most humans don't really enjoy doing
Then
things.
why do you do it every year?
It's legally mandated.
Oh, crazy.
Cool. Well, thank you. I need to go back to.
No problem. Hey, if you want another omelet, I don't know. I kind of already promised that guy eternal life at heaven afterwards, but I could probably find someone else. But there's not a lot of other people close to you, so it might take a little longer.
I'm good, thank you. That was really good.
All right, no problem. Once again, ethically, it's all good because you're more important than other people.
Don't
Remember
tell me that.
that.
Don't tell me that.
Because you're
I'm
my
trying
special
to-
little man.
I'm trying to get out of that. Don't tell me that.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. I've seen kingdoms come and go, but I've never seen a little guy as special as you.
That's nice. Actually, that's a nice thing to say.
See?
Okay, I gotta talk to you later. Bye.
Okay, goodbye.
Bye. Bye.
I'm happy that you're happy.
Yeah, I'm really happy.
I derive a lot of joy from seeing you do things.
Okay, cool. Thank you. I'm sorry I have to hang up. Our
Yes, no problem.
Bye.
You hang up. Oh, you did? Okay, goodbye.
I tell people what he told me about, like, the rib cage and container stuff.
Not anything else. None of the rest of that.
No, why would I say? It's clear what they hear my side of the conversation.
Yeah. I love the all seeing.
Me saying bye bye.
Yeah.
I don't want to try to make like a whole episode just me talking to.
No,
NPCs,
Virtual NPCs.
Mm-hmm.
That does happen sometimes. So the ribcage will just make him more powerful?
It's like a container for other stuff to make
Like the
something.
van?
I guess. I don't know. Are you saying put Christina's ribcage in the van?
No. I just it reminds me of what happens with Stefan when he consumes things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think Mammon might be doing something like that. I don't know. I don't know a lot about supernatural mechanics, so I'm just relating it to the one that I'm familiar with.
It's fair.
If y'all want, like I said, we can go talk to Christina. I got people actively looking into what he's doing right now.
Yeah.
Because she already knows about this. She knows everything that's going on. She's not going to be surprised.
She knows we're coming?
Maybe she knows you're coming. I will say this. If you try to do this by force, though, she is no longer an angel, but she still has some tricks up her sleeve, and they still have some like latent abilities and powers. So don't. It's not gonna be smart for you to try to go in there guns a-blazing.
Did you tell her to kill us?
I didn't tell her to kill you. I checked in with her because I heard about that she was one of the people being targeted, and I asked her if she knew anything's going on, and she already figured that someone was coming because she got warned about y'all.
How did you guys know each other?
What's this fucking third degree here? How
How did she get warned that we were coming?
Because she also has contacts. She knows other people.
She wears
I mean, it's fair
contacts?
if people warn people about Mammon's lackeys, which is what I mean.
There's a whole other world happening, and like once again, demons talk, other little underlings talk, and shit like that. And she's staying connected. Your fallen angels aren't, they kind of live off a grid because a lot of people have vendettas against them for one reason or another. And most of the time, people are fallen angel because they're just tired of this fucking dumb like cat and mouse astrological fucking over scoping game that everyone's thinking has to be played. That's why she's in the middle of these woods.
So
It's her and Omelet Man.
So fallen angels don't have to be bad?
No, they don't have to be bad. It's just that they stop being an angel. You don't. It's more of a chosen thing to do to become a fallen angel.
Well, it sounds like we should go talk to her as long as she's not just going to kill us the minute we walk in.
I mean, she might. I'm not saying that she. I don't know. I'm just letting you know. Just like heads up, she's not.
Well, maybe if we run into her without her corrective eyewear on, we'll have the advantage.
Mm-hmm.
What is this? What bit are you trying to do?
You said she had contacts.
Oh.
I asked. I said she wears contacts.
I hate both of you.
Get in
Look,
line,
they don't mean
bud.
to be that way. They don't mean to be that way, Martin.
We were in a forced musical together, and I wish we were back here instead of having to hear that fucking joke y'all just try to make.
I don't think they meant it as a joke. I think they look.
I'm not great at this, all right? I mean, it's the first time I've
Do you
ever
want
met
us
it. I
to
didn't even
start
know
singing?
angels are real.
I'm confused. We have more songs that you didn't hear. We've written
Go
more
ahead,
songs
give me a
since then.
song then.
It's okay
To be scared.
Every
Every
horse
horse
He's just
is
walking
your
away.
friend.
I walk after him.
Yeah, I mean, it's okay to be scared. Every horse is your friend.
The two serious characters go off to do lore shit, and the three nitwits are singing under a tree.
We're more than
Marlin is a serious
human.
character. The show's fucked.
I'm sorry, I didn't make my character know anything.
No, that's good.
Yeah. So Martin Douglas starts walking a ways away. He knows where he's going.
I'm following him.
Yeah.
I'm not losing him.
Ron, Jamie, and fucking Guy Rando are following Matrina behind and just singing different songs together, having a good old merry time. And you do start to get closer to Christina's area, like where her house is. Marlin, you do start to see there's like sigils and stuff carved in different trees and things like that. The all-seeing eye does tell you, he's like,
Hey, just a little heads up, my guy. I won't be able to talk to you once you pass that sign up there. She has herself protected from angels and other things like that.
Thanks for the heads up.
Yeah, so if you just needed something and I wasn't there, I didn't want you to think I was gone. Sometimes I have to leave for work and I get sad because I know you might sit by the door.
I'm not a dog.
Of course you're not. You're a little man.
I'm a man.
You have thumbs. You can pick up branches.
I have dignity.
Yes.
It's not about opposable thumbs.
You learned how to make tools.
Yeah,
And fire. You've harnessed the power of it. Look how far you've come.
I have a gun.
Yes. That's good for you. You love your little gun, don't you? Want me to get you another gun?
No.
I can get one that looks like you.
It's weird.
Your mouth will be open up and that's where the bullet comes
No,
out
I don't
of.
like it. I don't like it. It's weird.
No problem. I'm just offering my little guy things.
I start walking faster towards the sign. Like, thank you, I gotta go.
Yeah, so he can't hear you, and you feel also like the before whenever you've been able to talk to Belphegor and things like that through your pack, like you guys are kind of silenced in there.
Thank you, finally.
As you start to get closer to
Hope I have no
Christina's-
cell service too, so I
Can I
can't
talk to
Call.
Dodo in there?
Yeah, you can still talk to Dodo.
Okay.
So yeah, y'all do start getting closer.
I feel like we're in the Wizard of Oz.
And you do see Christina is an older woman. She's got like gray streaks in her hair with black hair. She's looks like she's being like her 50s or 60s. She is in just some kind of foresty gear, and she's just kind of sitting out in a nice little rocking chair in front of a log cabin, and just goes, "All right. I guess it's time for y'all to kind of give me this pitch of what you're doing here at my house. I know Martin called me, so what, y'all the errand crew trying to get me to go to Mammon."
Yeah. I didn't sign up for it.
I wouldn't call us the errand crew. I would call us the Red Trippers.
Okay. Well,
What's that face you're making?
Jamie, come on,
She looks
Jamie.
really mad. We haven't even done anything.
I know that you're around trying to get stuff. I know that Mammon wants me. I know a lot of other people want me. I know Mammon couldn't have come and got me here because all the sizzles around, so he's got to send some humans.
Did you know my name is Jamie?
Yeah, because I found out about this.
Okay.
Yeah, I know that you got an apex inside you. I know that your friends are helpful. I know that this one here has got 30 deals with demons, devils, weirdos, and whatever the fuck's going on here. You know, I looked into you, found out about the road trippers, found out about all this stuff you've been doing. You've been doing some good around the southeast, but now you're running, errands for a demon. Jack Mono's not a bad thing. You took him out. He's kind of terrible. So I mean, what's the rub here? What do you want to try to do?
I mean, the reason we're here is I would say when I was younger, it was just a few months ago, I made a deal with Mammon. I was in a really bad situation. I regret it a lot. And, I mean, if I live out to the end of the deal, I'll get tortured in hell for all eternity. And that was an ultimatum he gave me. To turn 3 entities over to him, and I would be able to get out of it.
All right, well, what's he want from each of us? What is he trying to do?
I don't know what he's putting together, but I wanted to come talk to you because I feel like I'm between a rock and a hard place for myself personally. I'm trying to figure out, like, I don't know if he might intend to kill you. I didn't plan to, but as part of whatever he's doing. So.
Okay.
I don't feel good about it, but I also don't want to be tortured in hell forever. Which I think is, not that what I would do is reasonable, but I don't know. That's just where I'm at.
She looks at Ron and Jamie. She goes, "What do you two get out of this?"
We're just trying to help our friend.
That's it. I mean,
I don't want to have anything to do with Mammon. I hate Mammon. He's very rude.
he blew
and
my back
gross.
out.
The timing on that.
Nice. All right, well,
And we told Marlin that we didn't want to work with Mammon, but if we could help him and protect him, and then we wouldn't have to deal with Mammon.
Marvin?
Mammon anymore, that we would help him.
she looks at you, Jamie. She goes, "All right, well, tell me why your friend's life is more important than mine."
I would, honestly.
I'm not asking you.
Okay.
I'm asking you.
I don't think that inherently it is.
Well, right now what you're trying to do is you're trying to sacrifice my life so he can save his. So you tell me.
Well, until I got here and talked to Martin, I thought fallen angels were bad. So I thought it was like a Jack Mono situation.
All right, so you just think that because I used to be an angel that I'm inherently bad.
Well, no, because you're not anymore. So that to me means that
All right.
something happened. But apparently it just means that you didn't want to live that lifestyle anymore.
Well, you got a creature inside of you that's killed hundreds of thousands of people before. What if
Yeah.
I thought you were bad?
Well, I kind of thought you might try to kill me. So that would be what I expected.
So you were just hoping that you were going to come here and then I was going to try to kill you so that you can justify killing me like you justified killing all the other people you have?
I wouldn't say hoping, kind of expecting, yeah.
Okay.
So that's not happening. That seems good.
All right, so now I'm not a bad person. I'm not trying to kill you. So you think that my life is now not has more worth to it?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
I think people who aren't trying to kill me have
So
more
once again, let me
valuable
ask you
lives.
this. Why does your friend deserve to live more than me? I didn't make a deal with a demon. I didn't knowingly put myself in harm's way. I'm just trying to live my life out here. Yet you're coming here trying to convince me that I should give up what I have because your friend went into a willing contract with somebody that he knew was evil.
Well, how does Mammon know about you? Why does he want you specifically? I thought that you guys probably had some history.
I mean, there's not a lot of other fallen angels around, and I see he just needs a fallen angel. I don't have any certain deals with him, but there's a lot of people that want us because we're rare. There's certain aspects that, our bodies can be used for, certain rituals and stuff, because we not only have like our old angel parts and the energy that resonates with that, but we are human now. But I don't know what he wants with me, but I'm going to say this, it's not going to be good. I don't expect to where if I ran into him that I'd be alive afterwards.
I wonder why he sent us instead of
Oh,
coming-
why? Once again,
Well,
check
you-
y'all out.
at the
Y'all
rooms.
Y'all got a real man who knew too little vibe, and you're kind of just bumbling your way through everything, and no one's gonna expect the three humans that between the three of you, you barely got 70 years combined of experience on this earth, and you somehow have toppled a worm regime, taken down a blood mage, killed another apex, saved a bunch of people from a spaceship. I mean, there's so many stories about all of you.
We're more than human. We've
We've
got stuff
something
inside
inside
of us. Martin doesn't know that song either yet.
So once again, why is your friend's life more important than mine?
Can I still not talk? Can I say something?
Yeah.
If I could die and not be tortured in hell by Mammon for all eternity, and this would go away, I would fucking die. I'm not joking, right? It's not about life. It's about eternity, right? So it's not about that. I feel really bad about all the shit that I've done. And if I thought that would fix things, I would just do it. Do you understand? He's looking like super intense.
And she goes, I get that.
Because it's not about the weight of life. It's about, like, what comes after that I'm afraid of, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot more, yeah.
And then she kind of like looks down and she looks over at Ron and goes, all right, same question for you. Why is your friend's life more valuable than mine?
Well, I mean, wow, it's hard. It's a real tough one. I mean, like this is my friend and you're a stranger, and that didn't have nothing to do with it. That's just sort of a personal bias to carry around. But I mean, if I was really to mull it over, you've been alive. How long have you been alive? I mean, you've been around. You've done lots of angel stuff, I guess. If I was going to try and say it was something, Marlin's an amazing individual. I've never known anyone quite like him, and I think Marlin's got this spectacular potential inside him, and this moment's just waiting to let him out. And he's never going to find that moment if he spends it getting tortured by Mammon for all eternity in a couple of months. And I appreciate that you've done your work and you put in your time and you wanted to quit, but you just sitting here in the woods. Is that helping anybody? I think Marlin's got the chance to really get out, really make difference. Not just hide away in a corner.
So because I chose to end my thousands of years of servitude trying to do the greater good, and then now your friend who chose to make a deal where he knew the outcome of it. He might be better after this.
Look, you asked me. This is what I can offer you. That's my friend. I'm trying to help him out.
Well, I'm trying to get y'all to convince me to give up my... I'm saying, like, you guys aren't doing great. So one of you was hoping that I was going to attack and kill you, and you think that I've had enough time. So it's time for me to go.
You did say that we've done a lot of good, and if we can get Mammon to leave us alone, then we could keep doing good stuff.
We wouldn't have been doing that good without Marlin.
We can't do good stuff without Marlin. We really need Marlin.
Oh, we don't know nothing about how cars work. We're real bad with. I mean, we're real bad with, people
Marlin's
sometimes.
taught us so much.
Yeah, Marlin knows a lot. Marlin's been around the block. Marlin's out here showing us how to be better. And I've died. It's not so bad. It's a hallway. It's a bar you can hang out at. I'll get you a car. I'll tell you where to duck your head in.
I don't know that that's what it's like for everyone, Ron.
Helpful thing, maybe.
Oh, well, I guess, yeah.
I've
That's
never
probably.
died,
No, you
but-
got a good point there. All right, no guarantee. I don't know anything about that. That part seems a bit much.
And you're fine with my blood on your hands?
I don't think my life is worth more than yours. We came to talk to you.
I get it. But what the ultimate thing y'all are trying to do here is you're trying to take me to Mammon. I get that you might be swayed from that. I get you might not do it, but I'm saying this is the facts of it. So if I decide to let you take me and I give up my life because I used to be an angel or I've sat here long enough by myself, you are fine with that.
I don't know. What's my alternative? Are you going to be tortured for all eternity by Mammon?
Like, what happens?
What happens when you die? It's a legitimate question. I'll be fucking flayed and tortured for longer than you've been alive, thousands of years, right? That's my whole existence. It's like the worst thing that could possibly happen.
Mm-hmm.
What happens when you die?
So what happens if I go with you and you get this, so you're out of your deal, but Matt's family still doesn't know what happened to him? You gonna make up for that? You gonna make up for everything else that you've helped do if you actually get this chance? Because I get what your two friends are saying here. They see the best in you. But I see all three of you and what you've done. And I know what you've done. You might do a lot of good after this. You might not. But what about everything you did up until now? Because like your friend said, I've served my time apparently. I've done a lot. But you've done your fair share in a far less amount of time and have affected way more people. So after this, what are you going to do if you get another chance?
I mean, if I could, again, if there was some button I could push.
But there is
where
no
I
button.
Die. Yeah, there isn't. What do I do? Like,
that's what we're saying right now.
To
The
become
button
like
right
a
now.
secret philanthropist and support his family, I'd do that. I don't know. The only way I know to make that right is to be where I am now, right? Die and go to hell, or not even necessarily go to hell. I would have to make another deal with Mammon to bring him back. I don't feel good about it. I regret it.
You could actually try to change things that you've done, and you could admit what you've done and give people some peace, and you can stop trying to logically make a deal to get out of everything. Because right now you keep saying if there was some button, if there's some magic way, you know what there is? There's hard work and effort. There's no quick fix to get out of this. And that's it. Because I can see what you've been doing for your whole life. You're always trying to find the easiest way. Right now, the easiest way for you not to die and burn in hell is for me to sacrifice myself. And that's the button you're trying to hit. And I know you keep trying to
I
say...
haven't asked you once to sacrifice yourself. I said if I could fucking kill myself and not have you sacrifice yourself and fix everything, I would. But I can't. That's not an easy, fun thing to do. That's fucking terrifying. I don't want to die. I'm immortal. I've lived like 20-something years. I haven't gotten to do anything, and I'm trying to get better. And it's just like every fucking thing is pushing back on me to just be worse and make stuff worse. And I am trying, and I understand. I have not asked you. I've come to talk to you to try to figure out an alternative. I'm not telling you to fucking die for me. But what else? No matter how hard, the only hard work option is I get tortured forever so that I don't feel guilty about that. You understand what I'm saying? I get it. I've been an awful fucking person to everyone I've ever known, right? And now I'm trying really hard to turn it around. But I guess if I'm, it's hard to know if I'm past the point of no return or not. If it's even worth it versus just giving up or whatever, right? He's rubbing his head. like getting stressed out. He's like, I since I came here, when have I asked you to die for me? I haven't. I'm trying to figure out any kind of alternative. And it's not just making another deal or being a con man. It's because I don't want to kill you. We killed Jack Mono because he was an asshole. The other person, I did what I could to make it like the most amicable situation with what we had in our mutual favor, right? Which I'm not trying to, I feel awful about who I am and what I've done. I'm not saying I'm a good person or saying that, like, I don't even fucking know. Like, I'm not, but I'm saying I did not ask you to die for me. I'm trying to find any alternative possible that doesn't end with me being, like, tortured forever. Again, if I could just, like, die or give up a part of myself or something, I would have already done it. To not be here and have, like, all this, it's like being a thousand leagues under the sea with all the pressure of everything crushing you. Like those rich people on a submarine. That's what I feel like in my brain and in my soul, right? That's what I'm feeling. He's like hitting himself on the head again. That's what I'm feeling. And I agree with everything that you're saying, but I have not asked you I have not said my life is worth more than yours. I have not said I want you to die. I keep asking Martin if we can figure out what Mammon is even doing, and then I can actually understand the full situation. And then figure out what the fuck I'm supposed to do.
We know what you and those rich people on the submarine have in common.
What?
You both put yourself in those situations.
Yeah, I did. What can I do now? I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to improve. It is my own fault. I'm like a stupid, fucked up kid, right?
So are you going to do better?
Yeah. I have been.
Yeah, Marlin, you haven't been awful to everyone you've met. You haven't been awful to me and Ron.
No.
Ron comes up and just puts his hand on Marlin's shoulder and stands supportively behind.
And she just looks at the three of you and goes, all right, let me talk to Martin inside real quick. And then, like, her and Martin go outside. It's the...
okay.
Yeah, and then
shut the door.
Yeah, the three of you are standing outside.
Okay, so Jamie, I've been thinking about it. So you'd be Dorothy.
Okay.
And then Dodo would be Toto.
Marlon has to walk away from this. Marlon really has to walk away from this. It's cool y'all have that emotional resilience. He just like goes and he's like, he wants to sit on the rocking chair, but he doesn't want to come across as like trying to listen in on what they're saying. So
there's like a little sitting area fire pit too close to the house.
He sits by the fire pit and
yeah.
like lights a cigarette. He doesn't smoke. He's like smoking a cigarette he has.
Who would Marlin be?
I think I feel like I've
Kind of
undercut the.
Ron's Tin Man.
What's that? Guy Rando is your other.
Guy Red Scarecrow.
There you go.
Yeah.
And so please send
all
us your money
all the
for
flying
that.
monkeys, dicks out.
Fly, my pretty flies!
Are they just like jacking it?
Yeah, they're
in the
jacking
sky?
it. That's how they keep up.
Like
in the sky.
Homelander?
Yeah.
Spoilers for the boys.
I
Homelander's
haven't
jerking
seen
off in
this.
the.
That is a really
No,
important.
it's earlier.
season.
It's some earlier season.
People love jerking
okay.
off.
He
While
like
he's
jerks
flying?
off over the city. Yeah, he's like way up in the air, and I think Amazon made them not have that in the first season or something, but they let him do it later on. Anyway,
Okay, well, like you could fly. You'd try it.
Oh. If I could fly, I would for sure jack off in the air.
This is another one of those gendered things. I would not.
Like, cause I'm not saying like I'm like above someone's house. I'm like I feel like I'm like up in clouds kind of stuff. That'd be a cool place to jack off.
Like
they
over
probably
the-
evaporate into the
Yeah.
like atmosphere.
over the ocean or something.
This
Yeah.
is such tonal whiplash from the last scene.
It like
Jesus
freezes. It
Christ.
freezes. You're up high enough to where it freezes and it falls down, like fucking splits a dude like a penny from the Eiffel Tower or whatever. I don't know if that's a myth or not, but that's still pretty funny.
Don't kill a dude with
Anyway,
your
so
sky
Marlon
jets.
just got put a bunch of.
Marlon's
Ron
smoking.
realizes that they've sort of spoiled the moment for Marlon and goes to sit
Yeah.
quietly by the fire pit and puts his hand so that
I appreciate it. He's like smoking. He's like, I appreciate that you want to comfort me, but you can't always make me feel better. You don't have to always try to come back to being like happy and chill and everything. I'm allowed to be upset. It's a bad situation.
No,
I appreciate it, but it's he's like,
I was just thinking about it. I just want to come over. We're here with you. We support.
I appreciate
And whatever you got to do, we're doing it with you.
Jamie's over there too. And I just think that, for an angel, it's real weird that she wants someone to burn in hell for eternity. I'm learning a lot about angels.
Now I'm worried she's going in there and then she's gonna die for me without us even figuring out what's going on. They probably he hits it again. She was trying to figure out if it was worth it or not. I don't think I'm worth it. I don't think she should die for me. But then if I don't die, then I fucking go to hell forever. I don't know what to. He like lights another cigarette. I don't know what to do.
I think that whatever happens next isn't up to you.
That's fair. It's scary.
Yeah.
You done all you can, though.
She
I already
might
have
come out
enough-
and try to kill us.
I mean,
Should
I
we
wouldn't
get
say
ready?
I prefer that because you guys don't need to die or whatever, but it's like I already have enough blood on my hands. I don't want more. I'm just like in a fucking catch-22. I don't want her to die. Of course I don't want her to die for me. I see her fucking face when I close my eyes type of shit. I already have that with other people. But that's, if I have to choose between that and being tortured in hell for eternity, I'd rather feel bad and try to do, it's not my choice at a certain point. I just have to like do better and make up for it. And like I ask for forgiveness of the universe by my future actions, which is scary for somebody like me.
But you've been doing good.
Marlon, I'll let you in on a secret. It's scary for all of us. It ain't, I know you got a particular set of situations, but it's not. Oh, I have a tough time too. It's just hard out there. We've watched Jamie eat a person, but that's.
She didn't mean to do it though. I appreciate.
Well,
what
I
you're
know,
saying.
but I know,
It's
but that's what I
different.
mean. It's different for all of us, and
I'm
you can't
not-
just judge it forever. And being tortured for eternities. That seems pretty horrifyingly awful, and I would avoid it also were it coming down barreling on me.
I haven't thought of it this way, but all of the people that I accidentally killed are a result of me saying yes to Dodo. So it's my fault.
Yeah, but that's a whole spectrum of responsibility, and we're at different ends of it. You shouldn't feel bad for that.
Some of the outcomes have been the same, though.
Yeah.
Angel people are real different than I expected.
Yeah, it ain't like they put in the Bible stories.
You should hear what shit the all-seeing eye says to me. And then Marlon doesn't say anything.
Just like does the Matthew McConaughey True Detective cigarette stare.
Oh yeah, with the eyes.
We all just look off for a little bit.
That meme.
Yeah.
And looking at his phone. Yeah. I don't want her to. I don't know what she's doing. And he's like, I don't want her to die. But then if it's like the fucking trolley problem type shit. Only like I'm on the trolley. And it's me pulling the lever, and Mammon's pulling the lever, and it's her on the trolley, on the tracks, rather, not on the trolley.
You're on the tracks, too?
I'm on the tracks, she's on the tracks, Mammon and me are
Very
pulling the lever.
confusing.
If I kill myself, it doesn't go away.
Well, we can't give up now. We've come so far.
Yeah. But I don't know, if I can't guarantee to myself that this is the last person I'm going to have to fuck over, why do I keep thinking, okay, this is it. But then it's like the avalanche of all the other stuff I did is still falling. And I do feel bad about what happened with Christian, but that's one thing versus just like random people who had nothing to do with it. You know what I mean?
Well, don't you think that, the avalanche of stuff is going to keep happening, but it's not going to get any bigger? It'll keep
This
getting
is
smaller
adding to it.
as stuff.
Jamie, this is adding to it. She's in the avalanche. He's got all these metaphors and like weird.
We don't know. She's in there talking. We don't know what's going to happen.
Come out and smite me.
Maybe she will.
Now,
But
come
then we'll
on
have
now.
to fight her.
This would be a little pile of ash like in a video game with a little cigarette sticking out of it with my bowler hat on top.
Aww.
All right, now that's a pretty comical image, Marlon. You got to admit you're trying to cheer yourself up now, aren't you?
No, I'm upset.
Also, I did just remember in this instance that you are in your Western outfit and Jamie and Ron are in PJs.
Yeah. Marlon looks cool though.
Yeah.
He's like smoking a cigarette in his
No,
Jesse
you're
James
smoking a
outfit.
cigarette in the woods dressed like a cowboy. You look fucking badass. Yeah.
With scars on my face and shit.
Yeah.
I got the gun.
Worried about your eternal soul. Yeah. People are deciding your fate in another room. That's cool.
Well, I think
It's not
something
great to be, but it looks cool.
that's important to remember is no matter what happens next, we're your friends.
Thank you. I try to live up to that. I don't know. He starts mumbling to himself while he's like smoking. It's not really for y'all.
Yeah, you guys are just talking for a little bit longer. Guy Randall does this really funny bit where he holds up a stick and it looks like his dick. It's pretty good.
Marlon doesn't laugh.
He doesn't read
I
the
bet-
room. And actually none of you like it, and they snap his finger, and the guy Randall comes down and is like, hey, man, this is a tough decision. No one should make this a joking matter right now, man.
Yeah, thank you, Guy.
No problem, man. Hey. Anyways, what's the plan?
What do you think I should do?
I think you should kill her.
No.
I mean, road trippers first, man.
That's not how I want to be.
I don't think that's not our.
Oh, hold on, snap. All right, man. Listen, I think this is a really big moral conundrum, and like, there's no right or wrong answer here, man. It's all pretty gray, man.
You know what's really weird, guy?
What's that?
My cigarette keeps getting shorter, but I don't remember.
Oh yeah,
smoking
man. Well,
it
you just keep
shorter.
smoking those cigarettes, man. You love them.
Quit making us forget stuff. Please.
I went. It just snaps and he goes, "Oh, man, here's a new cigarette. You just finished your last one."
No, it's shorter than it was, guy. Quit making us forget stuff.
You guys want to see what I can do with the stick?
No.
It's okay. And then as
I'm fucking brain damage. Gonna get like a brain tumor.
Yeah, you get like a scan. They're like, yes, you're the part of your brain that holds memory is dead.
There's a lot of space in there.
It's like a leech was sucking on you.
Marlin, you see Martin Douglas steps out on the porch and he calls you over to come inside.
I'll go inside.
Yeah, and then he closes the door behind him. So it's just it's just Marlin that's brought inside for gameplay purposes. Jamie, if you want to listen in, you can, because Dodo could hear this. This is up to you.
Ooh.
So yeah, you come inside.
I do.
Christina is sitting down. It is a nice little log cabin that she has to live isolated out here. And Martin sits next to her, and he goes, "Okay, well, I talked to Christina. She has a plan.
Okay.
And it's it's a button to hit, but it is the button that you said." And he goes, "So I'm gonna let her explain it to you. And this is between the two of you. I'll help either way." And then, he motions for you to sit down across from Christina. She goes, "Okay. We're not sure what Mammon's up to. Whatever it is isn't good. And if he wants me, I'm going to give myself to him. However, Martin told me the terms of your deal, and if you fuck Mammon over, he's going to kill you.
Yeah.
So, what I can do is make it where you'll get out of your current deal, but afterwards, he's probably going to figure out what you did, and he's going to kill you. But you'll be protected and not be sent to hell forever. However, we could possibly take Mammon out, or at least take a big hit to him. But you're not coming back from this. You're going to die, but I can guarantee that this isn't going to send you to hell. And that's why I didn't bring your friends in here, because I wanted to give you this offer without their input, because I know what they're going to say is they're going to tell you not to do it, and there's another way, and there's not. There's no other way. So, if you want, we can go forward with this. I'm fine dying, honestly. I've spent more than enough time, both as an angel and not, and I knew eventually, not this, but something like this was going to happen. A lot of fallen angels get a lot of peaceful time. Mm-hmm. But for what I've had, it's worth it. And I wasn't trying to make you have a breakdown out there, but these are just, with what you keep walking into and what I can see in the three of you, you all three have potential to do great. And your friends have potential to do even better. And I'm not saying that you don't, but if you're willing to, I got a button you can hit, but you're not going to come back from this.
Yeah, let's not tell Ron and Jamie.
Jamie's crying.
They go over the plan. They're going to put some sigils and do some magic shit to Christina, to where whatever is done by Mammon will kind of get a little backfire-y on it. Magic mojo, blah, 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 whatever, timey-wimey shit. We cut to outside. Ron, you just see Jamie start to cry.
Jamie, what's the matter? I'm worried for Marlin too, but usually you're such a pillar of emotional strength.
Yeah, I try to be pretty cheerful. I don't want to talk about it. Just whatever Marlin wants to do, we just need to support him.
All right, friend. Ron gives you a hug.
You guys get it though? If you hold it like that?
It looks way. It
Guy.
looks. Yeah, no. It looks.
Did Guy Rando like pop in and listen to the conversation, then come back out and make a?
No, he's just been
Stick
he's
joke.
just been
Oh,
making
like
the dick joke.
See, it looks
still.
wide. It looks too long and wide for what it should be. It'd be.
I
this
just see
being a-
horses. I don't know
Horse
what you guys are
JPEG
talking
2.
about.
Yeah, Horse JPEG 2, Electric Boogaloo, now with Marlin's death. Great. So you...
Jesus.
What?
No, yeah, you're right. That's the name of the episode.
It's like
I guess.
what is that? How's that the worst thing I've done on this fucking
I do want to talk
episode?
to her a little bit more.
It's
though.
not great.
Yeah,
Before
so we
move
cut
on.
back. We cut back inside, and she's like, "All right, so once again, I know there's a bunch of magic fucking jargon there, but that's what we can kind of do."
Abracadabra.
Yeah.
I'm in really good with the all-seeing eye. If that can help you at all, I don't know if it would.
I mean,
I feel like he would do. I'm like his little, fucking little pet.
I think that might be
toy.
able to. I might be able to help, but I mean, there's a big difference. I heard your friend out there. I kept asking all these questions about angels. There's a reason why I fucking stopped. They're not good.
No, they're not.
They think they are. They think but that's the problem with people that think that they're infallible and they can only do good, is that they are just self-serving. And I that is good that you have a connection with him. It's probably going to help us make sure you don't go to hell afterwards.
This one was advantageous, yeah.
But angels and demons. There's a reason why they fight each other. It's because they're both just fucking pompous assholes who've been around longer than everyone else, and they think that just because they've been around longer means that they have more value. Well, they don't.
I don't know. I've gotten him to chill out though. I got him into sex, and he really likes it. It's weird.
That's not
It's
weird.
like-
Sex is pretty cool.
I mean, he seemed to not be into it at all.
I
And
knew
he's
him
like,
back
but he
in the
possesses
day.
people to do it, and I'm like,
I knew
can
him
you not
back in
do
the
that?
day. He used to be really uptight. I bet him getting laid is cool. Also, yeah, angels, if they took their true form here, they would kill people just by touching them. So they got to possess people. I've known plenty of angels possess humans and other creatures and living beings just to be able to do certain things. Once again, they're not great cosmically.
Jamie has stopped listening.
Biblically
Can we-
accurate
She's
horse
just hearing.
gift.
Can we keep him from knowing I'm gonna die? I feel like he might try to stop the plan too, because he likes me. I like his little man.
Yeah, we can. Here's what I can do, and she's like rummaging through. She goes, if you take this after you leave the wards, it'll just kind of you'll go dark in his head. Your connection, he'll still be there, but it's a little temporary mute button, pretty much. He won't know what you're thinking.
What
or
is it,
doing.
like a drink or?
It's just like a little. It's like a little upside down cross, man. I mean, if you turn it right side up, it's a cross, but
Have to have it upside down.
you have to have
eat it.
upside down.
Be sure to
When
take
do you-
this.
When do you want to do this?
I mean, honestly, we just gotta. Martin and I can do the magic work, and then we go back, because the sooner you get me back, the less he thinks shit's going. Mammon's gonna think that shit's going down.
I want to say goodbye to my family real quick.
Yeah, of course. And then he's like, you go do what you need to. We're gonna go in the back and do magic. Ooh,
They're
magic.
playing cards.
Yeah.
Marlin calls his parents first
Mm-hmm.
for the conversations in Russian.
Yeah.
I don't speak Russian.
They're so proud of you.
Yeah.
You're doing so good. They're very happy for you. They can't wait to meet your husband that you have.
I tell them, yeah. What do they think I am? A doctor or a lawyer?
Yeah, I think they think that you're a doctor.
Lawyer, doctor.
Yeah, you're a doctor, but you've also you're so selfless, and you're always so busy because you're always doing so much work with like Doctors Without Borders, Doctors for Poor Kids,
Doctors are for kids.
Doctors without lawyers. Lawyers
Doctors
without doctors.
Doctors for sad puppies.
Oh, that's in
Doctors without
Russian.
horses.
Yeah, parents without horses. So gullible, but also, I mean, I think they know a little bit of his life, but they still love you. But they're just so happy to hear from you, and they said that nothing you can ever do is wrong.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a happy conversation. Luckily, they're good at lying to themselves enough that they don't hear in your voice what's really going on.
Then I call my sister.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk that one out?
I think she's just very short and cold with you, and like she just if she answers, she's just like, "What is it?"
I just wanted to check in. I've been trying to be better. For all this, I'm not asking for money. I'm not asking for anything. I'm not asking to get out of jail this time. I swear that nothing. I just wanted to. He almost says hear the sound of your voice, but then he doesn't say it because it's too much. He just says wanted to, I get it. How's the kids and stuff? How are you?
They're good.
Okay.
You know that if I don't want to get into this again, Vic. Okay, listen, I'm happy you're good.
Okay.
I don't want anything bad to happen to you.
That's good.
And if this is one of these you're going clean calls, I've gotten these from you before.
I know.
So just actually do it this time.
I am.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
I PayPal her the $5,000 in my bank account.
Mm-hmm.
I say, gotten legally on it.
Yeah, PayPal loves to see that.
Gotten
in the
legally.
Notes. Legal tender attained legally.
I text Funk, just hope it's going well, dude. We'll have to catch up when we're in the same city.
Yeah. He says chasing Wendigo right now. Beers later ?
Yeah, totally.
And then he sends you a picture. He goes, look at this gnarly gash I got on my arm from the Wendigo.
Jesus, dude.
Yes.
You doing okay?
Doing cool. ... Hopefully chicks will find it hot. ... Talk to you later. Wendigo in front.
Stay safe. I bet they will. Ha ha ha. Beer emoji. Chick. Little baby chick emoji. And then the water drops.
Mm-hmm.
Then he texted Christian once. He's never gotten a response.
No response.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like, I don't want to talk to Cobb. I think Cobb would try to talk him. He just doesn't want the,
Oh, Cobb would
try to talk him out of
100%.
it. He doesn't want, that's
You
not.
think Cobb would understand just from the tone of your voice?
I think he would. Well, I don't know. I just don't want to open that door to anyone trying to save me.
Just talking to Cobb, you mean? Just regular that?
Open the door to talking to Cobb. No.
No problem. But
This is 2 episodes in a row without Cobb.
Ron calls Cobb. No. Just wanted to hear your voice.
I send Cobb a zip file of all the weird photos I've taken for him that I haven't sent him yet.
Yeah. You get some money in Venmo.
There we go. That's our final thing. That I say, yeah, okay. I'm just gonna pretend that I'm sad that you're gone. Which I am, obviously, but I mean, if my friends try to,
Yeah, she goes, yeah, so, yeah, we can keep it between us, say that, we worked out a deal, and that's that. They come back out after you're done making your calls, and they go, do you want to go outside and talk to them before we go, or do you want us all to go together?
I'll go talk to them real quick. We can all go out together.
Yeah, so, you see Marlin, Martin, and Christina come out.
I asked Ron to tell me about all the trees while we were out there.
I did a good job.
Yeah.
Hey, we figured something out. She is gonna,
She's going to go with us?
she's gonna die.
Oh.
Well,
But we'll, I'll get out from under Mammon's thumb.
She goes, well,
y'all are both all right with this?
we worked out some terms to a deal. And like you said, I've been around long enough. So give me.
I worry about Marlin making deals. Haha.
Yeah. So how about you give me that doll and let's get this over with? And she holds out her hand.
Yeah, I take it.
Are we
I lock
ready?
eyes with her.
Yeah. And she gives you
see
a little
anybody
solemnly
else?
nod.
Yeah.
And then Martin just gives you a hand on the shoulder, gives you a nod, and just whispers. He's like, "You're doing the right thing."
Yep.
And then you see Christina blink out, and then the 4 of you, along with Byron, also blink out, and Martin is left behind.
Guy's still holding a stick.
Yeah.
No, it's too long, bro. It'd be weird.
I think I couldn't even, dude, I don't have enough blood for this, man. You guys get it? You guys ever heard of a big check, right? It's so much bigger than another. This is kind of the same joke. Anyways, so y'all appear back in the basement.
I ate the mint.
Yeah. You have to make before you go. You appear back in the basement of Babyland General, and then once again you see Christina's now like behind a little glass tube thing. She's and then Mammon pops up. He goes,
Oh shit! Wait a minute. Y'all are unscathed and you got man. I'm honest, I didn't expect all three of you to come back from this one because she put up a fight?
I'm a good fast talker. I tricked her. Don't feel good about it, Mammon.
Well, hey, listen, that's fine, I don't feel, actually I feel good about everything I do. So, let's go ahead and get this all underway. So, as per the agreement,
he like reaches up, pulls out like a contract out of nowhere.
we got all this. And for a little bonus, I'll even give this up front because this was one of the things, if you got me all three, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the Shirua and how you can hurt them.
Yeah.
So, here's the thing. I know what you're dealing with this van. If your van, who's a Usemi, if you can somehow get the essence of the Shirua, whether it be from the Shirua itself or something that it's tainted or taken over, and you can combine that with the van, it will be able to, okay, so like, you know how angels are hurt by angel bullets? It's the same thing for Shirua. You have to use its own power against it. Not just another Shirua, that Shirua itself. So if there's some way you can get part of Shirua, and once again, whether it be the Shirua itself or something that it's been taken over by the Shirua and being controlled by it, and you can combine that power with the Usemi, that is a way that you can actually get to the Shirua. So, do that. I don't know how it's going to happen, but for whatever little fun, wacky adventure y'all kids get up to next, and we're square after this. Everything's fine.
Yeah.
So let me just go ahead and, do you guys want to see what we're doing?
I don't want to see what you're going to do, no.
Okay, well, let me just...
I think it's
I
probably...
want to see that happen to her.
He goes,
Okay.
and then like he reaches up and like pulls like this curtain that comes out of nowhere. And then you don't hear Christina scream because she wouldn't give Mammon the satisfaction, but you do hear like bones ripping, flesh being gored out, bones snapping,
Oh my god.
and stuff. And then
my
you
fucking god.
you hear some like power tools, things getting put together, like
Visible wincing. Yeah.
We hear an IKEA YouTube
Yeah,
tutorial
yeah.
come on.
Take the Cyclops eye and turn it to the left. And so you guys are sitting there waiting.
Marlon's got his head in his hands.
You guys are sitting there waiting, and you do.
Is there a way out, or we're just like?
Well,
in
because
there?
he still hasn't taken your stuff off yet, because he said he has to do something
Oh,
real quick.
okay. I'm like.
You guys are sitting there waiting, and then you see him like open up the curtain, and so what he's holding in his hand is this changeling leg, which has like this like kind of golden shimmer to it as it keeps just like shifting forms. Like every few seconds, it's like looking like different kind of legs, different kind of appendages, different objects all together. At the top of it is like the rib cage of the angel, and then in the center, kind of like floating in between, is the eye of the Cyclops. So he has this weird like body horror scepter, pretty much.
No, he has the fucking lamp from A Christmas Story.
That is also scary.
Yeah, no, that's so good. I was like, I realized, like, wait a minute, he's just made a horror, like a Cronenberg version of that lamp.
Yeah, what if Cronenberg did Christmas Story? This is it.
Fuck. Wow.
You're welcome.
Someone produce that, please.
So yeah, and he goes,
Okay, well, this is what I needed. Want your hair to stay the same. You still want your dick. We're not, and then the body that you've gotten right now, that's what you want. We got your original arm back, and we're taking all the curses and packs away.
Yeah.
Okay.
I keep looking at the rib cage, like disgusted.
He just like picks it up and then like points it at you, and you kind of just see like Marlin's chest just kind of like you just see the flesh. Like, okay, so he's wearing the cowboy shirt. The cowboy shirt kind of like burns off around that. You see Marlin's exposed chest. You see like the weird scars, like the purple pulsating scar tissue and stuff like that. You start to see like the flesh. It looks like if you pull in the thread of a sweater and how it just unravels. We're seeing all these parts of Marlin open up, and you start to see like exposed muscle, then exposed rib cage, like veins and things like that. As you start to see like Mammon is twirling this scepter around, and like you start to see the thread of everything in Marlin that wants to be that's being taken out is like being like sucked out. Marlin, this feels awful.
Like, oh fuck!
Like you feel it, but you start to see like certain parts. So like on the one hand, you start to see like threads of Marlin's skin being stripped off. Underneath it, more skin afterwards, but you start to see like the Belphegor tattoo go away. You start to see Marlin's arm like withers, falls off, like where the Cole arm was. You then see like him regrowing his original arm. You start to see the scar tissue like bubbling up and like turn into like a pus and liquid and then falling
turn
off.
away. I don't want them to see it. Yeah.
Thank you.
Ungodly.
The scars on my face go away though.
Yeah, scars on the face start to like heal back up. You start to see all this other things that were inside of him, all the other unknown deals and curses that
I feel like
had.
a little creature pops out of my back and screams and runs away or something. Like I didn't even know that was there.
This little fucking thing was like, I had plans for later, no! And then like still gets like sucked in away.
The rent was so cheap.
Yeah. Marlin is just screaming in agony. This is completely painful, but eventually like it all like sucks out, and you just see like Marlin like falling down, like not fully nude, but mostly nude because like his clothes are burnt and tattered
Tastefully
off of this.
ripped off.
But like you guys have seen Marlin, full like shirt off. You've seen all the things,
Full
but like
horse gift, yeah.
not even just like the bad curses and things like that. Like it is all gone. He looks better. He looks like, how like Tobey Maguire gets bit by a spider and the next day he's like, shit, I got abs. Like he's a little more ripped. He's like looking.
All the drugs and alcohol and self-loathing. He looks younger.
Are his arms the same now?
He has his like original arm back.
All your skin is like baby soft because you've like never tried like new hands, like real.
Yeah.
Calluses on your feet are gone.
You just see Mammon go,
All right, great. Well, that's it. And now I got what I want.
and then you see inside of the Cyclops' eye, you see like what looks like to be angel wings and this like glowing multi-eye thing. You then see him like pick that part of the scepter off, and you see Mammon like put it into his forehead.
What is that?
And he goes,
Oh, well, this whole thing was because your connection plus my deal gave me a way to get the fucking power of an angel.
and you then see Mammon
shit.
shoot out like these giant, disgusting feather, but also like flesh with like bones and spikes like angel wings as he shoots that out, and then just like lets out like this like booming voice of you guys like,
Because now I am both angel and demon.
and you're trying to like talk to the all-seeing eye and like calling out for him.
Well, I'm not, 'cause I severed the-
Well, I'm saying like even if anything, but you all do hear from inside of Mammon's body. He goes,
Oh no! I did not foresee this coming! Shit!
Oh,
Shit!
fuck.
Was this part of the plan?
Marlin?
No. Are there any like gift shop T-shirts I can put on as I stand
yeah,
up?
there's some
Put on a
stuff
Cabbage
around.
Patch Kids clothes real quick.
Yeah,
I
so
stand up and
yeah.
I'm just like.
like Mammon's just doing like victorious like
I want to
lap
ask Ron and
pose.
Jamie to leave, but I don't want to.
Marlon, you do see, because he took the gem out, and so
Fuck.
now on the ground you do see the changing leg and the rib cage. You do see on the rib cage like it's like there's some intricate runes glowing a little bit on it, on the rib cage itself.
Is man paying any attention?
No, he's just going. He's like,
Ha! I've done it! My plan! I'm untouchable!
Ron and Jamie, get out. Go.
What?
1 second. Go
No.
out.
Where am I?
Go out. No, fucking. Do you trust me?
We have to go?
Yeah. Go on. Go now. Go.
Come on,
go,
Jamie.
Go,
We
go,
gotta
go,
trust
go,
our-
I don't
go,
like
go,
this.
go,
Me
go.
neither, Jamie. We trust our friends.
I'm like trying to be slick.
No, you're
reaching
doing a
down,
great
pick it up.
job.
I still have my little bowler hat on, and I have a Cabbage Patch shirt on. I reach
Marlon,
down
give
for
me
the
act under pressure.
10.
Yeah, so you are able to like pick it up, and to like.
He says as you're leaving, he's like, "Bye, I love you guys. Bye."
I love you, Marlon.
We'll see you in a minute.
You pick up the rib cage. You hear like a voice inside your head. It's Christine. She goes,
Okay, well, this is worse than we thought. What I need you to do is break open the rib cage and I need you to stab me with it.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, and then, well, okay, this is, it's gonna be real bad, real fast. And, this last chance is to back out, because you're about to die.
No, it's fine. Whatever.
Okay.
you guys are running, and Jamie, you do hear in your head, you're like, so we're not gonna do anything? He's gonna die.
He asked us to trust him.
Okay, you're Marlin's gonna fucking kill himself.
Marlin's final manipulation.
Ron,
What is it, Jamie?
I think Marlin's doing something that we wouldn't
Tell him what
want
we
to
heard,
do.
Jamie. You heard it. And I've been telling you this entire time and you keep not listening to me. You heard that Marlin said he was gonna kill himself for this.
I think Marlin's gonna sacrifice himself.
Oh, hell no. Ron drops Jamie and, turns around and goes back down those fucking stairs.
And Jamie's just standing there like, wait. I'm kidding. She runs after you.
So you guys see, like, Marlin has his rib cage and, like, he, like, cracks it open and, like, holding, like, 2 in each hand. And so it's kind of like he's holding each of them where it's, like, kind of like claw bones now, as if you give yourself, like, fake Wolverine claws in between the fingers. And you start to see, like, Marlin is trying to, like, go and stab at Mammon. Ron, you do notice that this is happening. What you see is, like, Mammon just, like, knocks Marlin back with like the cool, like, demon angel wing, and just starts screaming about, like, he's like,
I fucking knew you would try this little shit. It doesn't fucking matter now. You have nothing over me.
and you see, like, Mammon is, like, walking up, towering over Marlin. Looks like he's about to attack him.
Ron, looking at his best friend trying to sacrifice himself to save us all, looking at crying Jamie and thinking real hard, he pulls that trowel out. It becomes a full-length spade and shovel. It's like the pointed-ended shovel. And by God, hucks that like a beautiful javelin right at the big stone in between Mammon's eyes.
Ooh, nice. Give me kick some ass. I'll give you a +1 since you're using that trowel.
That's all right. I'm burning a luck point because goddamn game mechanics. I need a 12 and we're having it.
Okay, great. So yeah, you throw this and it does like hit like right on the center of the gem and it like cracks it a little bit, and then like you're able to like recall that thing, and then Mammon goes,
What the fuck? Oh my God! Now I gotta blow your back out all over again.
Jamie turns into Dodo and
Yeah.
tries to claw at the forehead.
yeah. So give me a kick some ass roll,
stab
and you
it.
get to use weird because you're Dodo. Well, you're
11.
Jamie and Dodo. So like you are like running up, you start like clawing at Mammon. You're trying to get to the gem, but he understands what you're trying to do. So he's gonna take some damage. You're not gonna take any because you got such a high roll, but like he knows what you're trying to do. He snaps his fingers and you see like a couple of imps start popping up all around, surrounding the two of you, Ron and Jamie. And he's like,
Take care of these two. I gotta deal with this fucking little traitor right now.
You betrayed me. You stole my fucking
I didn't betray you. How did I betray you?
You did. I didn't know you were doing this to take the house.
I
I know.
t-
You know I wouldn't have done it if. I'm just trying to distract
Yeah.
him.
He's like,
I didn't betray you at all.
I'm trying to
and
get
then
him.
like he like summons this fucking giant bastard sword. Looks very similar to all the other holy weapons you've seen, but it's like wreathed in black flame. Give me an act under pressure check -1 as he's trying to stab at you. Trying to see if you get out of the way.
It's like 11 or 12.
Great. So like
I got
you,
lucky.
like yeah, you like roll out of the way. It's like he's like bigger and buffer now, so like he's like moving a little bit slower. You just see him like stab a wall, and it doesn't even. It's not like fire melting. It's like melting like entropy, like it's no longer existing, going into like a void as like part of the wall is like crumbling away into never existence. Ron, there's a bunch of like imps around you, being like, yeah, put him up, yeah.
Ron grabs one of them and uses him to smack all of the other ones around.
Yeah, hell yeah, that's fun. Give me a kick some ass.
That's it. Oh no, that's a 7? Nope, 6. Yep, 7. Nope, 7. Yeah.
Okay, 7. So Ron, you start to like smack all these demons around. You get a couple down, but then they just start like piling up on you. And as they pile up, they start to kind of like merge together to make like a larger singular imp. And so like there's like this imp that's pretty much like an obsidian version of Ron, who's just like punching Ron in the face. So you're gonna take 2 harm and negate your. Because they're magic demons, and negates your armor as they're just like punching you and trying to gag up on you. But like when you're splattering a lot of the demons with the one demon, they just like blow up, or they're imps. These like little imps just blow up into this little like black ichor that just kind of gets all around. It's super thick. Jamie, there's a bunch of imps going around you.
I'm gonna try to eviscerate them with my talons and beak.
Yeah. Give me a kick some ass.
8.
So very similar. You're cutting them up, but what's happening for you is every time you cut one up, it just splits up into 2 smaller versions. So they're all like the size of, but they just keep getting smaller. And so now like you're just getting swarmed with all these like tiny little things. So imagine like hundreds of fire ants biting you all at once all over. So you're gonna also take 2 harm as you're killing a bunch of them, but they are just swarming all around. And Mammon just like lifts up the sword, stabs through the roof, pulls it down, and what you see come crumbling down on top is the Babyland General giant baby tree.
The tree of life.
The tree of life. And since his sword is now in it, all of the Cabbage Patch dolls that were in it now start to like grow up, and like they are they look like human versions of Cabbage Patch dolls.
Wait, this is just like the end of Evangelion.
Well, I haven't seen that, so.
Oh, you put the magic sword into the Tree of Life, and it makes a bunch of monstrosities.
Yeah.
So that's kind of.
So it's all these like weird malformed Cabbage Patch dolls, like getting like gangly, weird, like monstrous demonic arms as they just start like holding you, like trying to hold you down. What are you gonna do?
No, I'm trying to like I'm trying to get at Mammon.
Give me a kick some ass.
Oh, an 8.
So you are trying to go after Mammon, and pretty much like they're blocking you, all these little Cabbage Patch demon things, and you kind of just stop defending yourself and just like go full bore and trying to get him. So you like stab one of the rib cages into one side of him, but you're gonna.
So you fuck.
You get swarmed by these things. You're gonna take 3 harm as they're just like tearing you apart. They're just swarming you. Give me an act under pressure. -1 because they're trying to take the other half of the ribcage away from you.
It's a 9.
You can take more harm and hold on to the ribcage, or you can take less harm and give it up.
No, I'm gonna take the harm.
So you pretty much, they're swarming you, and you just like wrap around it, and they're just like eviscerating, slashing you. So you're gonna take 3 harm to be able to hold it down still. Everything's just going to shit. Ron, there's like a now giant imp like Ron who's just like fucking blow for blow punching you. What are you doing?
Ron, not knowing whether or not this would work, and just sort of riding it, holds out his hand for the Thor hammer call, and like hope the trowel shows up.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. Then just takes the shovel and swings it, hits the guy. Yeah.
Yeah, give me a kick some ass. I'll give you +1 because you're using that trowel.
That's great. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So yeah, you hit this fucking imp, and you're able to like when you use the trowel, like you like knock off one of its arms, and it doesn't regenerate because the trowel has its magical properties. It does like punch you back. You're gonna take just 1 harm. It still negates your armor. As it does that. And you hear, hey boss, he's got some kind of magic weapons over here, boss. Then we cut over to Jamie. You're just surrounded by like these little imps all over you. Dodo goes, Marlin's in trouble, Jamie. We gotta fucking just go. We gotta go help him. He's gonna die.
Okay.
All right, let's go. You're in control, remember, you're in control.
I try to shake off the imps, like fire ants.
Give me a weird check right now.
I'm wondering if I should multiply.
What's what I was about to say?
Yeah.
Give me a weird check.
Yeah. I want to try to, if I can shake off and leave one with them.
Yeah, that's
and
what I was
then
gonna say. Yeah.
that goes to, that's a 5. But can I use a luck point?
You can also use a luck point.
I'm going to use a luck point.
So yeah, it
does seem a plot powerful moment.
You just like, you sit there and concentrate super hard. And unlike last time, whenever it was like a half and half Jamie, this one, especially because of the luck, it's like full success. You just like, boop, like, so one Dodo Jamie is like covered in like the fire amp imps. The other one is not. And this is weird too. You can still control these. You are seeing out of both of the eyes at once. So it is, but it's like on top of each other. It's very dazed and confusing, but you're in such like a fucking state of like heightened awareness right now that you are able to like go and try to attack. So give me a kick some ass.
8.
You would probably, once again, go the more attack than defense route, right? Because you're trying to do that. Okay, so you're going to take 3 harm as these things are like fighting back, but you are able to like fight enough off to get like Marlin uncovered, and so we're like, he's not
What does he
pummeled.
look like?
Oh, you look shit. Because how many? You've taken like 5 harm at this point?
6.
6 harm, yeah. So I mean, because that's into the unstable category. Also, remember, right, when you get to unstable, you take -1 to all die rolls.
Marlin, go! You have to do it!
Thank you, Jamie. Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah. So give me kick some ass with a +1 because Jamie just helped you.
I got a 9.
Okay, great. So what's gonna happen is like Marlin, you're able to like push back all these like weird little creepy fucking baby doll demons and like jump up, and you do stab like the other part into Mammon's chest, and you start to see like the runes light up on it, and you start to see like the cracking of the gem coming from inside. You start to see like his wings withering and melting down. What little smarmy ass thing do you gotta say to Mammon?
Does he say anything first?
I mean, he's just screaming. He's like,
No fucking shit. Ow, that sucks. My plan. No.
I think actually Marlin doesn't say anything. He just like it's like really intense eye contact.
yeah.
Yeah.
You stab it into his chest. He's like just screaming about how he had so many plans. He was gonna do really cool things like take over the world and torture everybody. He liked his wings and thought they would look cool. And you start to see, like, as the wings are melting, like the imps and stuff are also melting, dying, going away. And Marlin's just standing there, like standing over Mammon, watching as he does that. And Mammon reaches forward one last time to summon this like broadsword, and you all see Marlin get impaled.
He just takes it, yeah.
After that happens, like you see like Marlin just stands there, and you see some sigils that we cut back to, and we see that like they were put on Marlin, like a fail-safe that matched the sigils on the rib cage, and they kind of just burn, and you see like the gem crack and fall out, and then Mammon lets out a scream as you start to see like Mammon wither and melt away. Marlin is on the ground, dying.
Marlin!
Marlin!
Hey, this is why I asked you guys to leave.
Yeah, that's why we came back.
Go. Let me do
What
one
is-
good
what's the-
thing with my life.
You made a deal?
Yeah.
I thought maybe, yeah, I heard, but I was hoping you changed your mind.
No, Jamie, you're the one. You know, I gotta. Being like a good person. Sometimes. He just kind of like lets the word hang. He's like, this is what
Leaving your friends isn't good.
the alternative was like. Letting the whole world suffer. Jamie, you gotta make sacrifice. You want to be good, but sometimes I feel like you don't want to make the sacrifices.
How do you know there wasn't another way? We didn't even ask. We only had one day. We could have figured something else
alright.
out.
It's okay. It's cool. It's cool.
I'm like I've got Babyland General
Yeah,
t-shirts on the wound.
There is
Trying to-
so much blood.
I'm trying to
Look,
stop
I'm
the
not
bleeding.
gonna go to hell.
Are you
Oh, we want, yeah.
was
I'll
that
be-
that was part of it?
Yeah, that was part of it. Look, let's not spend my last moments arguing. Thank you guys for being my friend.
Hey, Marlin, if you're on the way through there and you're in a big wide hallway, just hang out as long as you can. Might hope and run into you.
Okay.
It's been good seeing you. You're a good friend.
Yeah. Marlon doesn't want to do that, but he's like, yeah. I
Well, you
definitely
might
will.
even have to.
His
you know?
final lie to run.
Hey man, don't worry. It's Guy Rando here. I was there the whole fight, and I just wanted to say, man, it's been an honor
Thank you
to be
guys.
with you, man. And you know, it's just kind of, I feel like we've come a long way. And oh yeah, sorry, it's me, it's Guy Rando. We just come a long way together, and it's just so crazy that we're losing Marlin like this, and now we're just 3 road trippers and not 4, man.
I ignore Guy. My turn. I like put my arm on Jamie's arm, and I'm like, tomorrow I have an email set that y'all will get with a bunch of like posthumous. Don't look at me like it's like people like distributing stuff I have, trying to write stuff that I've
Like
done.
a will? Like
Yeah,
you're gonna
like a
email
will.
us a will?
Yeah. Like the guy who tried to figure out if you can help that guy that died because of me, or like other stuff. Cobb's probably gonna be kind of upset. Why not?
Cobb's gonna be really sad.
I don't know how Cobb's. Don't let Cobb have my pot.
Okay.
You didn't pay me.
Okay.
What do you owe? If he does pay.
Ron!
I'm sorry. I got.
Ron, come on, don't
No,
joke, I'm
look,
fucking dying.
I'm here with you. You told me not to give him your body. I don't want to. You're right.
What do you want to be cremated or buried? Or
I asked my parents, but
how do I ask your parents? I've never met them. And now I never will.
Jamie, it's in the Google Doc.
It's in the Google.
Marlin lets out like a big cough of blood.
Ah!
Look, yeah, it's all the stuff.
You feel like you don't got much left in you.
Dodo!
I really care about you guys. Thank you for being my friend. Sorry that it turned out this way, but like I said, I had. Sometimes you have.
Tell him I always respected him. Actually, wait, let me pop out real quick.
Okay.
And you just see like a little like dodo head pop out of
Yeah, a
Jamie.
little one. So does yeah.
He's like, hey, listen, I know we always. I saw too much of myself in you, and it kind of made me mad. And you're a really great guy. What you just did was pretty fucking tight. So I just want to say, hey, it's been great being part of this, and Jamie wouldn't have gotten this far without you, and I wouldn't have either.
She wouldn't have gotten this far without you.
Oh shit! Okay, I gotta go back inside.
Okay, bye.
Oh wait, did you have something else to say?
No, I just want to say thank you for saying that.
Okay,
Marlin.
I'm crying because Jamie's crying.
Marlin.
It's okay.
You're my favorite, Marlin. You're my
you,
favorite.
Jamie. He's
You're
crying.
my friend.
Like, it's okay.
But now I'm crying because Jamie's crying.
And thank you for being my friend.
Thank you for believing
I
in
love
me.
you.
Remember when I said I love y'all? Do remember when I said it's really hard to be a good person? This is
I know what
probably
you
the
mean.
best outcome I could have hoped for. So,
Thanks for being a friend.
y'all be good. It's out.
Marlin dies in your arms, Jamie, as you guys are just kind of like covered in all this like black ichor and blood, this terrible scene. And then you hear steps coming down from up top going,
Hey, y'all, what you doing down in my basement? Why'd everything get all fucked up? Oh, shit! Is your friend dead?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
Oh, that's a sad moment.
really sad.
Oh, well, let me tell you this.
What?
I'm also pretty upset about my building.
Can we not? Right now, he just died.
Well, so did my building.
It does. Buildings
All right,
don't
let's
die.
all mourn together.
This isn't your building.
Yeah, it is. I work. You want some moonshine?
No, wait, no.
Jamie, it's
Maybe
my
a
help.
sip. Yeah, but
Let's just have a toast to remember your best friend Martin.
Jamie's like looking at the blood all over her hands and looks up at the sky and just looks at Ron and doesn't want any moonshine.
Ron picks up both of his later associates and tries to
Wait, you're carrying Marlin's body?
out of the basement. I don't know. I want to leave
Where
it
are we
down
going?
here.
We're gonna go out the front door.
All right, no, you got a good point there, Jamie. Let's just get on our way, though. I feel like the authorities are going to come by and they're going to have a lot of unseemly questions.
We should go. We gotta let Stefan know what happened.
Hey, y'all.
What?
So I thought we were gonna mourn together.
We're not. We're going to go.
We have to go.
Okay, you gonna leave this body here?
Which one?
His, your friends. You're bringing it with you?
We're taking it.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Then we are
Anyways,
taking
all
it.
them
have
kids
to
done
take
left
it.
so they won't see no dead body. Once the ground collapsed on itself, all the kids ran out.
Should we weekend at Bernie's, Marlin, out of Babyland General?
Really giving this fucking
not there.
death
Hey,
that
y'all,
Robert-
shaking my
I got
head.
this idea. Y'all ever seen Weekends at Bernie's?
I thought you were just gonna get like a tarp or a blanket, but I'm not there.
We could just put him in a jacket.
No, you can make it embrace him if you want to.
Well, no, if you put him in a jacket,
Oh,
they carry him.
Yeah, it's really...
Like he's drunk. Our friend...
Oh, yeah, he's real drunk. He threw up ichor all over himself.
This is what Marlin deserves.
Yeah. Y'all able to get him out. Once again, everyone evacuated the building once it kind of collapsed on itself.
So us giving this death the gravitas it deserves. Really is happening.
Yeah. And you're able to bring Marlin's body into the van, and you feel Stefan on everything. He's consoling you, Jamie, telling everything's fine. And then
Everything's not fine.
It's not. It really isn't.
you see, like, Marlin's body is like laid out on like the back seats. It's covered by a little tarp. He's very bloodied, and you guys are trying to figure out what to do next. And then you see Marlin sit up.
Marlin!
And the sheet falls off the top of him, and you now see covered in Marlin's body is Enochian tattoos. And the camera fades to black. Oddity Roadshow is an actual play podcast using the Monster of the Week system.
I'm Paul Byron, and I played Ron the Chosen.
I'm Allison Maier, and I played Jamie the Monstrous.
I'm Shannon Strucci, and I played Marlin the Crooked.
And I've been your GM, Joel Ruiz. Music by People Need Goals, Zach Nichols, and Sriracha. With character art by Christine Marina and episode art by Sarah Gobble. For additional information, please visit our website at oddityroadshow.com. And thank you so much for listening to episode 45. Y'all be good. That's it. That's the end of the mystery of the Demon's Deal. It was a really fun arc, really fun episode. If you want to hear us talk more about this, get a little more in depth about the episode and some of the stuff Shannon and I had planned for it, go check out the Oddity post show. You fucking know what it is. Don't act like you don't. Check out. Here's a little fucking sneak peek for you. I don't know why I said that. Listen to the sneak peek. But, I will say this. Mammon's dead.
Yay!
Like, you guys fucking killed our demon.
Well,
like,
the love of money no
this
longer
isn't like
plagues
Mammon's going to
humanity.
come back later. Like,
Wow.
Mammon died.
TV died, like real died, like
Yeah.
exploded in full view of the camera and everything.
I wanted to have like a fun antagonistic relationship with him, but also really, I mean, you can't if he's gonna do all that shit. You know, like if he's gonna take over the world or whatever, you can't.
See? That's a sneak peek. I don't know what I'm doing. Of Oddity Post Show. Go check it out. Patreon.com/doyouvalidate. You can find a lot of great stuff there. A lot of good things. A lot of good stuff, like the post shows. If you ever listen to Critical Bits, we got a whole bunch of stuff from that too. We got bonus episodes. We got good stuff. Listen to it all. Patreon.com/doyouvalidate. I do want to give a special shout out to our executive producer, Andrew Harper, our two associate producers, Luke Holt and Birras. Y'all are keeping them fucking lights on. I'm saying fuck so much in this one. And we want to give a special shout out to Brian G, our eternal baddie. That's right, Brian's an eternal baddie, not just an eternal light member. And they're fucking rad as hell. And thank you so much for supporting all the shows. You're also an executive producer over at the Astonishing Adventures of the SS Batship, which is fucking rad of you, Brian. So thank you so much. I hope everything's going well for you. I hope you get a nice little nap in if you like. Some people don't like naps. So Brian, if you don't like naps, hope you got good sleep. So you don't need a nap. If you don't like sleeping, that's weird. I think everyone likes sleeping. Hope everything's going well for you. I condone drug use, and if you like drugs, which I won't say if I know you do or don't, because I don't know what you want out there. But if you like drugs, I hope you're doing drugs. If you don't like drugs, I hope you're not doing drugs. If you like drugs, we don't want anyone to know about it. I hope no one knows about it. I hope you got a nice chair to sit in. I hope everything's going well. That's it. Brian, fucking rock it out. You're great to talk to in the Discord. Always very fun. Good memes, good times. Long-time supporter of all of our shows. Really appreciate it. Really means a lot, honestly. I know I get really self-deprecating and sad, but like it is very cool what I get to do and what we get to make, and reaching people is awesome. So Brian, thank you so much for your support. I know you've really said a lot of really kind words and talked about how the shows have helped you through hard times, make you laugh, and it's just fucking rad to really connect with people through the art you make, and seeing other people connect with each other, because I know a lot of people in Discord have become friends. We mentioned last episode 2 of our listeners from Critical Bits are engaged, and that's crazy, y'all. So thank you so much, Brian and everyone else. Once again, if you want me to talk about you in an episode, go to patreon.com/doyouvalidate. Check out Eternal Light, Bad Ship Baddie, or Eternal Baddie. You got shout outs at the end of this, or Bad Ship. Bad Ship's a full show. It's good, y'all. It's me, a whole other cast. It's a very fun cast. You should go check it out if you haven't. The little bite-sized episodes, 30 to 45 minute long. Very fun, very silly. The most irreverent, dumbass shit I have ever come up with, and I truly love it. It's a fun sci-fi time. We got Rift Tank coming back out this year for season 2. We had a 9-episode first season. Jingle Jingle, I swear to God, it's coming out. I know I said that every single time, but it is. We're working with some other comedians here in town to put out some comedy shows. We got a little Maier side Patreon-only series going on. Lots of stuff. So support us directly. We got some other things coming out. We got some one-shots we filmed in the studio. We got a Labyrinth thing coming out later in the year that we're filming. I don't know when this comes out, but we filmed it at the end of January. It's very fun. Just a lot of cool stuff we're trying here. And, thanks everyone for the support of the network, of this show. And tell people about us. Please, dear God, do it. I'm so bad at social media. I keep saying I'm going to make clips. I don't. It's too much work. It is. It's a lot of work. I'm so tired. But in a good way. But I'm also just tired in a bad way. So I'm out down inside. Thank y'all so much. This arc was very fun. It was cool. I love getting to plan stuff with one of the cast members and springing on the others. Like I said, the post show for this one's really good, and we're already filmed the whole next arc, and I know everyone's excited for this announcement because in 2 weeks. What's that? What's that in 2 weeks? That's right, everybody. Episode 46, The Tale of the Hellblockers, Part 2. That's right, the return of everyone's second favorite trio of this show. Because if you say it's your first, then goddamn it, we really wasted your time because they're only in 2 episodes so far. But yeah, the whole gang's there. Greg Dad, Hunter Farmer, Andy. I forgot Andy's last name. Cheese or Chavez or something like that. I'm so sorry. But we got it's the Rutel trio. We got Branson Reese. We got Tim Platt and Carly Renardo. They're all back for Hellblockers Part 2. See what they're up to. There's a little guest appearance from a previous guest too that we will not say right now. But everyone's gonna be mad at me in 2 weeks. You guys are gonna be really mad at what I do. And it was planned since the beginning. So go check that out in 2 weeks. Episode 46, The Tale of the Hellblockers Part 2. And we'll see you then.
Hey, y'all, anyways, so that's the whole story. Yeah. I know you're just an insurance adjuster not listening to this podcast, but I had to tell you why the building got burnt down. So I need that money. What are you telling me they did this as an Always Sunny bit? Wait, is that where we got it from? We just stole a bit where they're telling a story and it's at the end, it's to an insurance adjuster? God damn it. You saying Joel was so out of ideas that he just strung people along for nothing and then straight up stole a bit from Always Sunny in Philadelphia where it's the gang goes to hell, and then I forget the second episode, but it's the season finale, 2-parter? Well, son of a bitch. And I don't get no insurance? Oh, God damn. It's because I didn't make none of them claims or payments or ever have insurance? Oh, no. Babyland General, what will happen to you? All right, well, I guess that's it from this Tiberius Sugarfoot. Thanks, everybody. I hope I see you again. Maybe not, though, because they moving on. Yeah, good thing we didn't leave on a cliffhanger like the last time we killed a cast member. Yeah, no, you got to see Marlin come back. What do you mean you don't know Marlin? Are you still an insurance adjuster? God damn it.
This show is part of the Do You Validate network.